So guys, in today's video we will be talking about some casting news for not only our new Jonathan Kent, but also a new villain joining us for Superman and Lois Season 3, and we will theorize about this villain potentially being a DARKSEID setup. So if that sounds interesting, let's get into it. Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on Superman and Lois. And in today's video we'll be going over some recent news about the show. We have our official recast for our new Jonathan Kent, and we do also have a villain casting to go over as well. And this villain is very special because he does actually have some links to the villain known as DARKSEID. So we will be talking about the DARKSEID tease over here, and we'll be theorizing whether this could potentially set up DARKSEID or not. So yeah, Superman and Lois Season 3 has officially started filming a couple of days ago, and this is seen through Bitsy Tulloch's tweet confirming that they have started filming for Season 3, and also we did very recently get some set photos for it as well. So yeah, that is very exciting. As far as I'm aware, it will be releasing around the same time as The Flash Season 9, so that being 2023. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I am right. But yeah, regardless, from Season 2, we had something set up regarding a Diggle / John Henry Irons storyline, where we had a villain being teased towards the end of the show, that being Bruno Mannheim. Now, I'll be reading over this article from the Direct, as it is the one who essentially broke the news at first, and it's the article I have open in front of me right now, but this is in regards to the villain casting we have. So it kicks off as followed. Longtime DCTV fans might remember that Chad L. Coleman previously played another villain on Arrow back in its 5th season. Having played Tobias Church in obviously Arrow Season 5, it seems like a lock that he'll be playing Bruno Mannheim in Season 3 of Superman and Lois, even if the aspect of this story is still not 100% confirmed in the comics. Mannheim is the fearsome leader of the criminal organization known as Intergang. This particular group of thugs were bestowed with highly advanced weapons from the planet Apocalypse in an effort by DARKSEID to locate the anti-life equation. It's not known how Superman and Lois will adapt Intergang, the show, which is not set within the Arrowverse and instead on its own separate Earth, has made efforts to be a tad more grounded than its DCTV sister series. So it remains to be seen just how comic booky Intergang will actually turn out to be, but it might be a safe bet to say that DARKSEID won't be involved at all. So yeah, breaking all of this down real quick, from the ending of Superman and Lois Season 2, we did have Diggle telling John Henry Irons that this person known as Bruno Mannheim was the person behind the death of the original John Henry Irons. So from the Earth that they're from right now, he was responsible for that version of John Henry's death. They don't know why, but clearly they will be exploring this as a storyline throughout Superman and Lois Season 3, especially considering the fact that not only does Chad L. Coleman seem to be playing this character, but also Diggle will be a recurring character for Superman and Lois Season 3 as well. Now, this casting has not 100% been confirmed. This was coming from a panel in DragonCon where David Ramsey, the actor obviously playing John Diggle, talked about Superman and Lois Season 3, and he was the one that said Chad L. Coleman would be playing a main villain for Superman and Lois Season 3. So Bruno Mannheim has just been a theory saying that he's been set up, so it does make sense to think that Chad L. Coleman will be playing him. And there were other rumors going around saying that he could potentially be playing DARKSEID as well. Now, personally for me, and also considering the fact that he killed it as Tobias Church, I think Chad L. Coleman will be playing Bruno Mannheim. I think he would fit that role really, really well. And also, I doubt they would do anything with DARKSEID, but we don't know. Bruno Mannheim is obviously someone very, very closely linked with DARKSEID, so this could obviously bring up the question, could this mean that they are actually setting up DARKSEID for the near future? And as cool as that would be, DARKSEID isn't really a villain to use on a TV show. He is more of like a crossover level threat where you would need characters like The Flash, Supergirl, and all of those like really, really powerful heroes joining forces to face off against. B, I doubt they would be given the rights to use Darkseid as well. And C, Superman and Lois does bring in very different takes on certain characters, so maybe they will do this different take on Bruno Mannheim as well. And we could expect some pretty cool twists and turns. I think we could potentially be expecting something like that. And I'm interested to see what they have for us. Now, as I said earlier on, there were rumors saying that Chad L. Coleman would be playing Darkseid, and once again, as cool as that would be, I doubt it. I don't think this show will do anything with Darkseid. Now, in regards to Bruno Mannheim, I don't think that he will be the full season villain. I think he'll just be the villain for like half the season, or like he will be a villain for a certain storyline. Because going from what Superman and Lois did, they do normally do the two villain approach like they did for season 1 with John Henry and then Morgan Edge, and then obviously for season 2 we had Bizarro and then Ali Alston right after that. So I do think we will be getting the same thing this season, so one half being Bruno Mannheim and the other supposedly being more powerful, or potentially maybe if they do some sort of twist, someone in charge. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we will have to wait and see. Now, we do also have another casting, and this is of course for the recast for Jonathan Kent, and I was pretty late to this news, I know, but we will be talking about this through the TV Line article, which I believe is where the news first broke. I'm not sure about that, but once again, it's the one that's open in front of me at the moment right now. So the article kicks off as followed. Australian actor Michael Bishop will fill in the role left vacant by Jordan Elsas, whose decision not to return for season 3 took fans by surprise when the news broke in August. Jordan Elsas has notified the studio that he will not be returning for Superman and Lois season 3 due to personal reasons, and that was what Warner Brothers Television actually said in a statement at that time. This was not addressed by Jordan Elsas or anything like that prior. But then Jordan Elsas did some like cameo video, and he did say, "It's sad, it's a real shame. I know that I was pumped for season 3 for sure, but what are you going to do? Anyway, mental health is definitely 100% priority. It's pinnacle. It's got to take precedence. And mine has been the last couple of years. It's been tough." He continued, "I need some time for myself. I'm still debating whether I'm going to act for a while. I may go in a different direction. I know that's definitely going to be disappointment for some people." As for what Jonathan will be up to in season 3, here's what showrunner Todd Helbing told TV Line in June. The new fortress should be for the family, so Jonathan's definitely going to be brought into the fold in that respect. We will see if he gets his own suit, if he follows Nat's lead, and how it all unfolds. We definitely want to bring Jonathan into that superhero life more than he has been. And this gets me very, very excited. Obviously, the theory was that he was going to be like the Steel version in the family, like he was going to be the powerless one, but he would gain powers through tech, saying that obviously it's been established that Jordan is the one with Kryptonian powers. And this does make me happy. I think this would be really, really cool. Obviously, they have established that Cal's mother wanted to talk to Jonathan about some like really cool tech that he might be interested in. So I think they are setting that up, and they're going to build Jonathan some sort of suit, and I think that'll be really, really cool. And it'll be interesting to see if we'll see Jordan having a suit as well. I might make like a theory video on that later on. But yeah, in regards to this recasting, I do really, really like it. It seems to be a cool casting. Obviously, I've never heard of the actor before, so I don't know anything about his like acting capabilities or anything like that. And it might be like a tough competition considering that Jordan Elsas was really, really good in that role. So we'll see what Michael Bishop brings into the table. One thing I do really like about this casting though is that he looks so much like Alex Garfin. Like they actually look like twins right now. So in terms of like the looks at least, it's definitely a W casting for me. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comment section down below if you guys are pumped for Superman and Lois season 3. I'm interested to see all of your thoughts towards all of this as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.